Well, hello there, motherfuckers. And this video right here, this is to pay respects to a recently deceased wrestler. Not a very popular wrestler, not very well known, but people my age will know this wrestler. People even a bit younger than me. Sean O'Hare passed away September 8th this year. Um, and he was 43 years old. Sean O'Hare passed away. Not a whole lot of details on his death, but this is a little bit sad. Another young wrestler passing away. And the thing was, this was actually a talented guy. And I remember I made a video way back when on this channel, like 2 years ago, and I talked about the biggest fuck ups in WWE. And I believe that I did mention Sean O'Hare on here. Sean O'Hare was a wrestler that they were like putting a lot of time into actually. During 2003, they had Hulk Hogan and Piper, feuding, and Sean O'Hare was brought in. I remember Sean O'Hare faced Hulk Hogan when he was Mr. America, and then they started having Sean O'Hare beating a lot of wrestlers. They started having him like get a lot of victories over people. And then something happened with Roddy Piper, a disagreement with Vince McMahon, and then after Piper was removed with it, as his manager, Sean O'Hare's career fell apart. But this guy was actually a very talented wrestler. He didn't really get to show pretty much anything he could do in WWE. But in WCW, the guy showed that he was impressive. I remember that they introduced him alongside Mark Jindrak. These two guys, Sean O'Hare was obviously the more talented of the two. Sean O'Hare had a very, very impressive senton bomb from the top rope. It was like fucking 20 times better than Jeff Hardy's. Like 20 times better than him. I got more hang time. And the fact of the matter is, the motherfucker is 6'6". That's the thing. This guy moved around the ring like he was a fucking cruiserweight. He was jacked. He, also was well versed in martial arts. So it was impressive that he was a big man. He could do martial arts. He could do a fucking amazing ass flip off the top rope. And the thing was, WWE banned him from using that move because Jeff Hardy already used it as his finisher, even though Sean O'Hare's move was 20 times better. They still, didn't let him use that move. So he was really fucked over for a long time with WWE. They really fucked up his career. There was no reason just because Piper wasn't there, they couldn't put him with somebody else if they felt he needed a manager. So this was just really a failed opportunity with Sean O'Hare. Um, the guy deserved a lot better. He deserved to, get more out of his career than what he got. I mean, he really got a plum deal. They really should have done so much more with him. Really, he was a good wrestler. I thought, that could have amounted to a lot more. So, rest in peace, Sean O'Hare. Um, you know, uh, this guy, had a lot of potential. He was good for, his time during WCW and WWE. I enjoyed some of the moments. Um, Oh, and also what I wanted to talk about with Sean O'Hare, he's probably had one of the best gimmicks that they dropped. This never got past the vignettes, and I was always very pissed off about this. They had him like almost like he was the devil at one point, where he was saying, "I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know." He was trying to get guys to have affairs, married men to have affairs, telling guys, to drink, even if you, even if you have a drinking problem, he was trying to be like the devil's advocate, so to speak, something like that. Just trying to be a bad influence. And this was actually a very, very, good gimmick, but they killed the gimmick off and instead, made him like Roddy Piper's, guy instead. But this was the thing. They had so much they could have done with this guy, and yet they, made like they had nothing for him in the end. Anyway, rest in peace, Sean O'Haire. Could have been so much more in this wrestling world, but once again, those retards, they fucked you over, man. Anyway, rest in peace.